Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here. Publicly Buzzed Live is about to be coming at you. I got Dan backstage. Yeah, we got a little bit of a different show for you here tonight. I've got a couple of different stories as backup in case this one goes by a little too quickly. But I don't know. The chat may keep this one going. Everyone seems super fired up about where the fuck is Princess Kate? We're going to get in here and see what we can figure out and find out. I've been seeing everyone talk about this on Twitter, X all day. Please share this out. Hit like, share. Coming at you.
Let's rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome in here. Thanks for coming in. Thursday night, Publicly Buzzed Live is happening. I got Dan back here. I'm going to go ahead and just bring Dan in here so we can talk about what the hell is going on with the princess.
What is going on with the princess?
Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales. I don't know a lot about the royal family, but I do know a few things from when things go viral and shit like that. And we got a mystery on our hands, Dan.
It would seem so.
So all day long, everyone on Twitter, going pretty wild, going pretty crazy.
Yeah, what I told you about this, 2 days ago?
You did. No, Dan was the first person that brought up. And even when I seen Jay post earlier, hold on one sec, just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm good. When I saw Jay post earlier, I was like, we kind of looked at it and, the one picture, the one that you actually with the bricks, where she's in the passenger, not the passenger in the back or whatever.
Yep.
That one is the one where I was like, this is pretty much wild. I didn't really look deeply into the one that is kind of going crazy with the Photoshop that she's admitted doing some Photoshop on.
Yeah, that's the first one they released. Yeah.
So, and I want to show that one first, and but yeah, we talked about this about 2 days ago, and I was firmly like, yeah, I think that. I mean, I still honestly think that she's fine and she's going to be coming out and saying, hey, what's going on, guys? But I'm not going to lie. I'm way deeper into the mystery of thinking there's a lot of weird, shady, fucked up shit going on than Dan is. Because Dan is going as... I'll let you explain it. What do you think about this photo, Dan?
This is the first one that I saw. This is the first one that triggered me. I was like, whoa. Because, people pointed out the obvious Photoshop, around the sleeve of the girl on the right side there. The kid apparently has like a mismatched pattern on his arm, on his right arm. Obviously people have found that the
hair right here,
the headshot from
blends strangely. The hairs right here, her daughter and hers.
Mm-hmm. And people have found that the headshot is absolutely a copy paste from a magazine. So I was like, whoa, that's
so yeah,
crazy.
that from this Vogue magazine shot. And you actually think that like she could have done that?
I don't necessarily think she could have done that. I think she maybe tried to Photoshop the picture and failed to make it, look as good as she wanted to, and send it to someone who could, and probably with the specific instructions of, hey, put my head, make my, put a different head on me or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. And I'll admit this is weird. It's fucking.
This one is what's crazy to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you explaining it a little bit does make more sense. Like you can make it logical. When we were talking literally a moment ago, and I was like, wait, you think she did this Photoshop? Because that would be.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
it does
the
make more
head
sense
part,
because
the
I mean,
head
dude,
part
they
I
have
think is too advanced. Yeah.
they have limitless. I mean, they could literally get anybody do anything they want. But
I mean, maybe
I
she's
still
gonna
think
just-
it's quite strange that
Yeah.
that she came out and said that it was photoshopped.
Yeah.
You know, that's their explanation, but they won't actually release the real photo.
True.
Like they won't release the photo. They could
think
help
one of
this
my-
whole thing out.
One of my big theories here is that like she's post surgery, she's 2 months out of surgery. Maybe she doesn't look the greatest. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something going on where she's like, maybe she had complications. I don't know. Maybe she's like bloated, right? I don't. Who knows what's going on? But like she just doesn't want to be seen by the public. She's not happy with the pictures she's taking or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like, I'm assuming it's something like that. I mean, I don't know, obviously, but that's me trying to make logical sense.
Put a different head on me.
Trying to make it make sense. Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what she wrote to somebody, but it's crazy. I mean, I think all the extra, like, shit that's going wild around this. Like, hold on, I do want to. There's an entire timeline, you know, from the last time she was actually officially seen, which was Christmas Day, December 25th. You know, and then it gets admitted into the hospital January 16th. She was in there for basically half a month before getting out. And then, you know, the future king, Prince William, is still doing the daily tasks, and even still to right now. But the one thing that I read that I thought was interesting, even initially, and I think January when all this was happening, they knew that she was going to be in the hospital. They had even said, you know, she won't be back till basically after Easter, and we're not there yet, even.
Yeah. People are freaking out.
But people are freaking out, man.
I mean, that picture, that was a big fumble.
Here we go. Deborah Ann Anderson. This photo. This is the photo. That's
very interesting because you can't even really see much of that person at all. So how would you know it doesn't look like her? That's kind of crazy to me.
We've.
So I mean, people have kind of lined it up, and I did this myself, and you can line up the eye socket and the cheek pretty well. I mean, it's the same person.
Okay.
So it makes sense if the picture is taken from a very similar angle that you'd be able to line that up, and you can. So it looks like it's the same person to me. What it doesn't look like is it's the same picture. It does not look like the same picture to me.
And first of all, let's kind of go so you can see what's lining up here. You can see that the eyes, they line up perfectly.
Jay, she said the one is there a second picture of her in a car? This is the picture of her in a car, Jay. And if
it's just a zoom in of her head in the car, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a zoom in, but yeah, this is the picture from the car. It's been edited to like bring her out more. Like so that she's you can see more detail. But that is the picture of her. Yeah, that one. It's this picture. It's just been edited. The color has been edited a little bit so that you can kind of bring her out, the detail of her out a little bit more. But if you go back to the Canva and do the transparency slider, you can clearly see that the ear is in a different position.
So first of all, look at what lines up though. Like,
yeah, if you look at the eye and the cheek,
like it really does line up perfectly, except for the ear. You can really tell because like right here, you know, here are the two ears.
Yeah, they would have had to Photoshop a chin in to the car picture. The bow that, you know, people were kind of using the bow as like, you know, she's wearing the same hat kind of deal. Like people were talking about that, and the bow even moves. So if she's wearing that same hat, then they've done a lot of editing to the picture. So
all right, he's saying there's another one other than this.
So this is what I've seen two pictures, and I've heard that there's three, but I haven't seen the third. I haven't been able to find it.
So is it this one?
I guess it's that one. I haven't seen that one.
So what are they saying about this one, Jay? Amber Burns, welcome in here.
anyway, regardless, the point
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to make a point about the second picture because people are going crazy over that one on Twitter as well, saying it's the same picture and it's clearly not.
Yeah, whoa. Let's see what they're saying here. Let's listen in. Let's see what the New York Post is saying. Hold on. Not saying anything. They're making us read it.
It's incredibly grainy. Where did the picture even come from?
So, Dan, the big question is...
I'm not... That does nothing for me. I'm sorry.
The big question is, has he killed her?
I don't think
Has
so.
Prince William killed her?
I do not think so.
Huh? Answer the damn question. You did.
I think it's weird that they don't just prove it. But I mean, honestly,
This is
she
a
has.
lot more.
Does she not have a right to her privacy? Like, if she doesn't want to be seen, she doesn't want to be seen. She's not him. Like, if people thought he was dead, that would be a much bigger deal, right? Because he actually is Prince of Wales. She's the princess.
I know,
like,
dude.
For example, if the first
That probably
lady
just
of the United
fucked me.
States was, if this was going on with her, like, she has a right to her privacy. She doesn't have to be seen. Like, if the president's missing, that's an issue. People need to know, right? But if his wife is like missing, like, she has her own right to her privacy, right?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
No, I hear what you're saying. At the end of the day, she definitely 100% has rights to a right to her
Like,
privacy.
the president doesn't
but the
really have
weirdness
right to
of
privacy. The American
I
people
can't
need to know that he's alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them like just being able to help clear it up any like whatsoever. Like release that photo. Like that would be the simplest thing.
Yeah.
But that makes it extra weird. Maybe they like the press.
And maybe I'm mistaken too. Maybe people do have a right to know that she's okay. I don't know, because maybe she has.
That's a good point, Mooney. Where is Charlotte tonight? We need to know. Do these people have any rights?
I think this is being blown way out of proportion. I think she's going to end up being totally fine eventually, but the conspiracies will still run rampant for sure, even after it's confirmed that she's okay.
Okay, she doesn't even think that the photo we just saw was Kate. So,
yeah, and they said that she wouldn't even be in the public for 4 months.
I love. I'm looking through the chat right now. I love to see everyone kind of giving their different takes on it. Actually, yeah, I saw some people getting in deep with because Prince Harry came over. He's traveled to see his dad because the king, the father, has cancer. So he's going to be stepping back out of the public light, essentially, and there's this riff. I don't really keep up heavy with that stuff, of course, with the Harry and the Meghan stuff, but coming over to see his father. But there's a big rift between the brothers, and he didn't even, he traveled all the way from Los Angeles to see his father in the same area as his brother. They don't see each other, and he gave the excuse that there was nowhere for me to stay. It's literally a giant fucking palace. I mean, I think we can come up with a little bit of a better thing to say, We know you don't like each other. Just say that. That's better than, well, I couldn't have slept on the couch. Now, bloody well, hell, could I? No. Right. What the fuck are we? I don't know. But I can see, people get in it. Today I did get in it because of Jay and, Twitter going nuts. And
I don't know. Conspiracy theories are wild.
And I like a good conspiracy also.
I'm just
Mooney just went crazy.
I'm not jumping to buy into it, that's for sure.
Mooney just gifted out 5 memberships. Let's see if I can get these names correct. Ned Smith, KTG, Heavy Metal Rehab, Dom's mom 725, and Candace. Boom! Nailed them. What's going on today, baby? There you go, Halle Berry. There you go, Holly Berry. How about that? Welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party. Get them beers in the chats for these new folks that just lined up. Thanks to Mooney. Thank you so much, Mooney. Appreciate the shit out of that. Seriously. That's awesome. Yeah. Everybody hanging and banging tonight. Appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. Tomorrow night, I'm not done here either. I've got another video to show, but I do want to go ahead and plug tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on Feral Friday, it's St. Patrick's Day, folks. Last year, St. Patrick's Day was one of our first real major memorable streams, I would say, honestly. I've taken it down because I'm afraid eventually somebody's going to try to copyright it and maybe do a strike. But I did put it up on Patreon. But we just watched Leprechaun trailers on YouTube, right? Thinking we could get away with it, which we did. You know, it wasn't monetized, but still, they let the video stay. This year, thanks to Kick, we're going to be watching a Leprechaun film tomorrow night with you guys, okay? And Dan, do you have any preference just out the gate?
I've
only heard one person make a request, and it was Holly Berry, and she wants a hood one.
Really? I like the hood one. Leprechaun 1's my favorite.
Leprechaun 1's a legit movie. My favorite's 3 in Las Vegas.
That one's good too.
It has the best effects, I feel like.
It has really good kills.
You know what? It's my favorite because I think that's when they start to find themselves as a franchise, because the second one's still pretty serious too. The third one's serious, but still has the more jokes and the goofiness to it.
Yeah.
But tomorrow night, folks, Kick. I'm about to put the link in there as we get ready to go into another video here on this Princess Kate situation. But you're going to want to come hang out. Again, we're going to be having some brews, celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Come hang out. 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be here on YouTube for about 30 minutes before we head over there. We'll get the hype train rolling. We want you to come over and hang out. So it's going to be fun. But yeah, what is happening here in the chat right now? Keep hearing stuff happening. Hold on.
I do like the hood one. The hood one's good.
The hood ones are good, bro.
The first one just like establishes the lore, and I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I can't. It can't be beat for me.
Holy shit! What's in your basement, Dan?
Oh shit!
I am extra bright tonight because I moved the light for the green screen that I've been using. So when Dan gets his green screen, this will be good. So I didn't move it back. So I'm a little bit extra bright tonight than normal, but it's okay.
It's like right in front of your face or something?
It's right here. It works the best for the green screen.
It like keeps the shadow off.
Yeah, to be right here. Because I usually keep it off to the side and a little bit tilted. And it's not as crazy, which I could tilt it back probably.
Do you have it on the... Does yours have a little remote that you click?
It does, but I don't know where the fuck it's at.
Oh.
Yeah. When I moved back down from upstairs,
it looks like you've got it on the really bright white one.
It's very bright.
I keep mine on like
Well, it's different. I've actually got two on me. I've got the little one and I've got this giant one in front of my face. Like this one's actually, I don't even need this one. Yeah,
it barely does anything.
I don't even need anything with the big one here. But hold on, I want to see something real quick. Sorry, everybody.
Showing everybody them pretty blue eyes.
That's actually how you do it. I just tilted it back some. Perfect. Hell yeah. Not as crazy in my face either.
What is this? Do you remember the statistic on redheaded people with blue eyes? Wasn't that like crazy?
I don't remember that.
Or no, it's not that one. It's green eyes, isn't it?
I think we were looking at that and I was like getting like, oh yeah, I'm rare, but it wasn't, I don't think, actually.
It's something like that though. Maybe it was blue. I don't remember.
Cacro, what are you doing out here? $10, my two loves, true crime and royal family. Holy shit, we're bringing it together. My God. Saturday night, you're going to be really getting your fix because, you know, I knew about it 2 days because of Dan and I just dipped out today. I've been into it. But Shannon, okay, is having a stream Saturday night on her channel. Let me go ahead and get that link up here as well. I'm going to hit you with some links in the chat right now, guys. But she, I'd imagine, is going to be hitting you with the actual what the fuck is happening, honestly.
Yep.
What do they call it? Spilling the tea, right? Yeah, she's calling it the tea party, and her freaking thumbnail is freaking fire, dude. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there as well, because she's going to be having a... and Cat Grow, I know you probably already are going to be hanging and banging there, but thank you so much. Seriously, that's fucking awesome. Appreciate the shit out of that. And then I think there was a little something else going on. Mooney showing off for 1 month membership. Y'all are welcome. Freaking love it here. That's awesome. We love having you here. That's cool. You fit right in, baby. That's sweet as hell. And then Dom's mom, 725, gifting out a membership. And I'm lucky enough to be able to say this one as well. And I know her. Carrie 28. Boom. Get that thing. Get that thing.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Love it. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank y'all so much. God, yeah, I'm just going to get, you know what? Fuck it. We're going full Royals. That's all Publicly Buzzed is doing now. I'm only covering Royal stuff.
Only
Look
British
for a
news.
short every Tuesday about the princess. Murder Church is now going to be
Do deep dives.
Royal Church. All right. I did want to show this one right here. So this was
That's Catholic Church, Stevie.
this comes from the timeline thing, but okay. What was about a Catholic Church?
Royal Church is just Catholic Church.
Oh, yeah. I know nothing about really any kind of like Catholicism, I guess you would say. Catholicism. That's definitely it. Yeah. All right. Let me make sure the sound's good here.
The fallout for the royal family after they
Catholicism.
released the edit.
Catholicism, Catholicism. I still can't really
Catholicism.
say it. Catholicism.
A photo of Princess Kate. She apologized, but questions about her health continue. Foreign correspondent James Longman is at Buckingham Palace. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, George. If the royal family wanted all this to die down, then just about every front page tells a very different story this morning. Picture of chaos reads The Mirror, the Daily Mail. How did Kate photo become a PR disaster? But The Sun, which is this country's arguably most popular newspaper, lay off Kate. And that tells the general theme here. There's a lot of support for the Princess of Wales.
She's got support.
But ultimately, people
And
worry about
it comes
how
in the
she
form of
is.
Dan.
And the mystery of that photo continues.
Who's the woman? I get this video's got a bit, but who's the woman that you sent me earlier that like said? Didn't she say she like spoke to her?
Yeah, I've got that up here too. I actually have that one up. I want to
Like
play
people
that
have
one.
said they've spoke to her and she's fine. Like I
This-
don't. Why are
Let's
people
watch this for a
ignoring
second.
this?
Let's watch this for a second. This is an interview where there's this lady's saying everybody needs to chill out.
Yeah,
So let's see what she's saying here.
it's not fun to listen to this. I guess is why the mystery is more fun. Sorry.
Dan's like,
be in trouble because
Yeah.
she took her wedding rings off. I mean,
You
have
don't,
you seen?
you don't believe. You just
You've
simply
seen
don't
the
believe.
size of that rock. I mean, I can't imagine she wears that ring most of the time at home. But I just thought that was really unfair, and it felt a bit bullying, and that's why I thought we had to make a stand.
You think that Kate's had a hard time? She deserves a break.
I certainly do. A couple of days ago, I ran a front page saying "Lay off Kate" because it felt to me a bit like it was becoming bullying. This is a woman who's had a really, really serious operation, probably far more serious than anybody actually understands. She always said she would be out of the public life until Easter. She isn't head of state. It's a bit different to, say, King Charles, who I think we had more right to know more about his illnesses and what went wrong. But I think with Kate, she didn't deserve that. And what happened was these crazy online speculation, both here and in the US, went out of control. And it seemed that the public were really, really desperate to know what was wrong with her. But I think she had a right to be at home and recuperate.
is this Dan under a mask? I think he flew over there.
I did watch this earlier, so I guess a bit of what I was saying earlier.
Okay, some of it seeped in a
kind
little
of
bit.
parroting her. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong and she's not wrong. I mean,
So that's,
Well, I mean, here
but
comes
it's the
like,
freakiness of it. I
it's the
don't
Sun
back.
people. Do you guys know that the Sun is owned by the royal family? I'm just waiting on that. You know.
And I mean, I will dive into conspiracy stuff like that. Like, I do think it's weird, but I actually question the fact that, like, I think that they play into this shit a little bit. Even the Harry and Meghan stuff, which I don't follow, but I see all the time because how could you fucking not? It's on newsstands, it's in your feed, even if you don't follow it. They, like, all of these people fucking get off on this fucking shit, dude. Like, even the royals, like, they treat themselves like celebrities and they're treated like celebrities.
Sure, yeah.
It's gross. Like, I'm not a fan of how they're treated. Like, and I don't know the innards of it, and I don't know, maybe they help people. Maybe they have like systems in place that I don't know. But it's I don't know, man.
front page sent quite a message.
It's very,
'cause
very
I'd noticed
strange.
up
And he's
until that
Charlotte
point,
again. Where's
BBC
she?
were constantly leading with this. I think for 24 hours on their website, they were debating whether the trees had been altered in the picture for her Mother's Day one that she put out. So look, yes, she made a mistake in doing those alterations to the picture, but I spoke to Kensington Palace that morning and said, look, how is she? And they said she's really upset and sad that she's caused all this trouble. All that she was trying to do is to put out a lovely picture for Mother's Day of her kids that she thought the public would enjoy. And you know what it's like. You've got 3 kids trying to get them to. You've got 3 kids, Stig, I think, haven't you? Trying to get them all to look the same way for a picture and smile's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
So I can see that. And of course, once she realised she'd made a mistake, she apologised.
The actual editing doesn't seem to strike me as mattering very much, but in a world of conspiracy, and you know this, that the nut that I'm sure, as editor of The Sun, how many of people you know text you and say, what's really going on with Kate and William?
Oh,
What's the truth about it? It
Off
be all
the scale.
And it does exist, doesn't it? This whole culture, and it's not necessarily just wackos in their basements. It's I include my wife in this. I know lots of people who just genuinely are obsessed with that story, and so the worst thing they could have done was screw up a picture. Because once people believe in conspiracies, and something like that happens, it reinforces the conspiracy, whatever she then says.
Absolutely. That's why it was a terrible mistake that was made. Now, I think they made it innocently. I think William took the picture in good
Probably
faith.
not.
She wanted it to look good and sent it over without realising
He should, though.
that you couldn't really do that. So it was a mistake. Should Kensington Palace's press people have protected her from that? I mean, if I were them, of course they should, but if I were them and I got sent a picture from the future king, I would assume it was fine. So I can see how mistakes were made. I mean, there was another sort of wider point I wanted to make, really, is that I've met William quite a few times now at various events and things, and I know how deeply he feels about protecting that young family, and especially his wife and children. He had a difficult upbringing himself with a family that was disjointed, and he's determined to have a really, really private life for his own children. He's really close to them. They always make sure they're home for bath time, bedtime. She
Does
cooks most
anybody
of the meals.
have any idea why
it's
this
very
woman
different
wouldn't
to
be
the life
credible?
he had growing.
Because I really don't know.
I don't know who she is. Let's see what
If
the
she's not
post
credible,
says.
I'd like to know.
Editor of The Sun. Okay, she's a fucking she's a pawn. She's a pawn of these fucking
Right, she's
people.
owned by the royal family.
Jesus Christ, no. Don't disregard everything that I just showed you. I apologize. I didn't realize that she worked for The Sun. KTG, $4.99. Did anyone check the basement? No, for real. Well, apparently she's... Now, here's what's... Hold on. Let me go back to her Twitter, because here is her official statement, okay? This is what she is saying. March 11th, one day after the photo. Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies, 36 million people, for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating, and it was Mother's Day in the UK. I want to see how many this one had. 88 million. Holy crap.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. If she's missing for if
we get the Easter, buddy.
If we get the Easter and they push it off and she still hasn't been confirmed to be alive, then maybe we should concern. But I'm not concerned right now. 70 days after a surgery, that's well within recovery time. I don't see any issue with 70 days. Honestly.
I'm with you, Brooklyn.
The only reason people are even talking
I'm
about
on the
it is
weird
because of the
train
Photoshop
still.
picture.
I honestly, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be bullshit, but I'm still here for the weird stuff. As soon as I started, because I'd seen this photo, but I didn't I glanced at it. You know what I mean? I've been busy as hell this week at work too. So when I really today had a moment to really start looking at this photo and seeing, people were calling out stuff and there's tons of articles about it. That's what got me. I was like, and then I thought that her response was weird. I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. Massive egg hunt underway.
Yeah.
When is Easter? Is Easter here the same as the UK?
Yeah.
Are they playing mind games?
No, it's the same.
Mother's Day wasn't.
Mother's Day's not the same in the UK?
It just now happened. Ours is in May. Easter is the same in the United Kingdom as it is in many other parts of the world. It's a Christian holiday. Okay, that one is the same. That one's the
Mother's
same.
Day being different. I didn't know that.
They have lots of different ones.
I didn't even think about that when seeing this.
What's another different one? No, that's Canada. I was about to say Thanksgiving. Oh, theirs is probably different too, though.
Yes, Jesus died on the same day. Is it even accurate? I wonder if it's not even accurate. It's just what's been propagated, I'm sure. I mean,
Was
Christmas
Jesus
is
into
his fucking birthday,
Catholicism?
so- Huh?
Was it Jesus into Catholicism?
Catholicism?
I did that one on purpose.
Wait, did you say was Jesus in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was he into
Was he into? Gotcha.
Catholicism? Debbie Schultz, good stuff. Boom! No, you're good stuff. Thank you for that. Boom! And I gave y'all some church bells. Everybody that comes to Murder Church that knows that, knows, baby.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
All right, I do want to finish this one. Hold on.
This morning, mounting questions over the royal photo scandal, covering the front pages of international tabloids. This as Princess Kate was seen for the first time since it all erupted, leaving Windsor Castle with Prince William Monday on her way to a private appointment. The prince also speaking at an event overnight, but not acknowledging his wife or the image that was meant to calm concerns over her health, but instead only raised more questions after the princess admitted she edited it. The palace, initially sharing the photo on social media to celebrate the UK's Mother's Day, refusing to share the original version of this picture of Kate with her children. Now, several major photo agencies have been forced to issue kill notices over its manipulation. AFP news agency highlighting the issues, including...
I don't like that verbiage. Kill notice. Can we not use that, please?
A missing part on Princess Charlotte's sleeve and skirt, how her hair abruptly ends on her right shoulder, and the change in Kate's zipper.
I don't think the image was staged. I don't think somebody was digitally inserted to the photo. I don't think it's an AI-generated photo. A lot of amateur photographers touch up their photos. There's little things they didn't like. So often these are relatively benign manipulations where you're just trying to make a prettier picture.
I'm
I mean,
assuming
if
this
you
is
will,
before they figured out that
Instagramization of
the head was completely replaced.
Yeah, I guess
the
so.
world. Trying
Because I
to create
mean,
this,
that's. I mean,
if
you made a
will,
good point there. That's not an amateur job.
Yeah, like it's good. Like that
Especially
part
like she was
good.
wearing a hat in the Vogue cover as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
you gotta do a lot
and
of
I'll
work
have
for
to.
that.
You do when people smile for these photos, like they often do look. I mean, exactly the same. Like,
same, yeah. But it lines up so perfectly.
I mean, and then when I went back to it,
I mean, I mean, look at the lighting on the two photos. They're completely different. Completely different. So I mean, there's a lot of editing there as well. Like, look how bright the right side of her face is, the cheek, the chin, and then look at the Mother's Day picture. Like, there's almost no lighting like that at all. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So there would have to be a lot of color augmentation. I mean, just lots of work would have to be done. But it's such a perfect match. I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like the head was replaced just because of how perfect it is. Do they do like they have a video, right? Right there. I think you're on it. No, the other one. Where they probably did the transparency thing. I mean, it's
perfect.
It's exact.
I mean, they took off a hat and her hair's perfect though. Like,
yeah, I mean, that would be so tricky. I don't know. It is possible she just happened to look exactly the same. I don't know. Is that possible? The eyes are different. Dude, look at her right eye. Her right eye, our left.
well, I mean, the one is
shifts.
covered
It's
by her
completely
hair though.
different.
Maybe that was a part of the editing technique.
The eye totally moves. Like the eyeball, like the colored part of her eye totally moves. Why would they change that part? Or maybe it's just the coloring because that picture is a little lower quality, maybe.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell with the chain.
I mean, just look at the eyes. The eyes do change significantly between.
Yeah, I can't really. It's like the quality is real shitty though.
I think the chin and the jawline lines up perfectly. The smile lines up really well.
The lines in her face,
But like the fucking eyes
the
morph.
lines under her eyes.
The eyes totally morph. I don't know. I
But,
agree.
like, there's
I
been
think
a
it's
lot of
great,
work
but
done here
it's
because
just-
I mean, you know,
it seems like it's too perfect.
It is crazy. Like, this one's trippy.
The other one, though, the one that we showed earlier, I don't think that one's the same picture at all.
I know by now we all know that this photo has probably been photoshopped to hell and back, but I've been doing some research and I really believe that this photo was taken back in November of 2023, or some version of this photo. And if you don't believe me that this photo is really photoshopped or fake or whatever, then look no further than this notice from AP that they sent out telling people not to publish it because there was evidence that it had been manipulated. I'm not going to waste your time pointing out all the different evidence of Photoshop. It's all over Twitter. Just go look. Instead, I'm going to say, let's take a really good look at these outfits. Okay, so in November, Kate and her kids went to a baby bank and put together a charity video that dropped in December. And if you know anything about Kate Middleton, you know that...
Yeah, Johnny Archer's firmly in the, this is all bullshit camp.
People obsessively track
I'm not
her
being
fashion.
swayed.
So of course I was able to find a bunch of blogs breaking down exactly what she was wearing.
Obviously think that.
Not being swayed, you're able to have a conversation and see other points.
Well, not only that, but I firmly, from the beginning, I've stated that photo is obviously edited.
Yeah.
There's definitely no,
Now, yeah, I know that the sweater in her picture was black, but stick with me because it's photoshopped. I think they changed around the clothes on the photo. But look at these boots and look at the pants. This is the exact sweater. It's from a company called Rice, I believe. And look at that neckline and look at this part right here. I've upped the exposure quite a lot so that you can see the ribbing better, but look how it lands on her like thigh area, the thickness of that belt of the ribbing, and then look at the turtleneck. Yes, I know a lot of turtlenecks look the same, but I do believe that this was photoshopped to be darker and it was just that cream sweater because they don't make it in another color. They make it in cream and in camel. Now let's look at the boots that she's wearing in this new photo. It's the same exact boots as this baby.
Deep. She thinks that shirt was total. Dude, and here's the thing. Really good Photoshop, really good people that are good at Photoshop, they could change it all, dude. The colors, everything would look perfect, bro. Like
bank visit that she did with her kids.
You know. Yeah. That kind of what makes it extra weird and where your theory does... I mean, it makes sense. Like, when you first said it, I was like, that's fucking insane. She's going to be doing that. But I mean, say she was like doing some of the minor edits here that you can clearly see.
And she was like, this is too
much
she's like,
for me. Fuck, yeah. I want this face. Can you make that happen? Or maybe she fucked up her face. Maybe she's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I know nothing about Kate Middleton. Maybe she's an amazing fucking photo. Well, she did say amateur.
By her own words, she said she's, amateur.
You're right.
But
maybe she's being modest. Maybe she actually is insanely good.
He's wearing. Look at the neckline on this sweater in
deep,
this photo.
baby.
And here she is in a very similar neckline on the same day from the baby bank. And you can see it even better here in the fashion blog from December where they were breaking down what everybody was wearing in this video. It's a very specific neckline. I mean, take a look. It looks like they just added another sweater on top of this. But it doesn't stop there because take a look at the shoes that her daughter was wearing that day. These are the same exact shoes and probably the same tights, but it's hard to tell because the photos are a little bit saturated and I can't see the ribbing in the original one. But it's definitely the same shoes. Now the older kid was wearing this navy sweater and plaid shirt underneath at the baby bank. But it kind of looks to me in this photo like that's the same sweater. They just made it a little bit lighter and then they didn't want you to notice the checkered collar, so they covered it with blue. Unfortunately, I really could not get a clear shot of the pants and shoes of the little boy, so I didn't bother to go into his much, but it's weird to me that Kate is wearing a sweater that looks suspiciously exactly like that cream sweater, except just happens to be darker, with the same exact shoes and the same exact kind of looking pants, and then her daughter's wearing the same exact sweater with the ruffled neck, with the same exact shoes, and possibly the same tights. Now, yes, this skirt is different, but that is one of the most glaring Photoshop issues in this photo that a lot of people have noticed. Right here where the skirt juts out and it doesn't make any sense. So
that's the weirdest one for me, right? Like there's no
that's
way
obvious. Look at that. That's just blatant. That was the obvious one for me. I mean, that was the
like for me the other one was so weird because like there's no way they would like sit down and her little skirt not fitting and they'd be like, let's
I hadn't
go.
even seen anybody point that one out until just now, actually.
That was the first one I saw that was just like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. Like,
this one here was the big one to me. I mean,
additionally, a lot of people noticed right here where they messed up.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I mean, it's gone. Like,
even
this has been gone. Dude, look at this. You can see the whole line.
Yeah, it's clear.
Like, that's actually been like someone's taken. What's crazy about that though is that, you know, the hand behind it's not been taken out. That's actually good photoshopping too. Like if you would take this out, you would take anything behind it out. Like that hand would be behind that. Like,
right.
That's weird. That's fucking weird.
It's kind of odd.
Unless they did it in some, I'm sorry, but that's weird.
It's weird that they fucked up. Like they're obviously good at photoshopping, but they fucked up some crazy things. Like I don't know. Look at her knee, even like the way it brushes against the grass looks fake down there at the bottom.
The sleeves, so I'm kind of thinking that they probably took this photo the day of that event back in November when they filmed it. It didn't see the light of day until December, but I think they filmed it in November. But of course, they're not going to release a picture that's supposed to be brand new with them all in the same outfits from a publicized event. So they just kind of tinkered it a little bit. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you will call me crazy, and I'm used to it, so.
If what she's saying is true, why would they replace the hit?
Yeah. Like, it doesn't, like, I'm sure it's findable, but whatever publication, and maybe it was, I guess it was her Twitter. I mean, that was my answer, but whatever, after a news publication put this out there, and there was a retraction from, I don't think it was The Sun, but one of these papers basically retracted it saying, like, this picture doesn't meet our quality standards after all the controversy, and they took it down. That was the kill bullshit that they were talking about. These are being pulled down or whatever. Yeah. Before finally it went viral and she had to make this statement, whatever. But, like, it's so fucking strange though. Like,
I agree. This picture's odd.
This picture's weird, man. Like all of the little things in it, like.
But it's probably just her wanting a really nice picture that she didn't have.
It's probably her not wanting to deal with shit yet. Maybe not even physically ready to deal with shit yet. And they're like, well, let's get something out there.
I'm definitely in the camp. Let's create a simple explanation rather than create a conspiracy theory.
Show the children. Show the children, you sick sons of bitches. I've seen a lot of people say, where's the kids?
Yeah. Well, they haven't been seen in a while either, right?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about a lot of like, did the children make appearances too?
I can't wait till
I feel like that seems strange.
I can't wait till everybody's proven to be fine and nobody's talking about it anymore.
We're doing a follow-up on this one. This one's coming in.
That's how it works every single time. Hey, matter of fact, people won't be talking about this in 2 weeks probably.
I did see, no, that's for sure. I did see this Cammy Q. Like I saw that her husband had visited, but the kids never did visit. Which I don't know if that seems strange. You'd think the kids would want to visit, or they would want them to visit to see their mother, but maybe they didn't want the crazy. Is there paparazzi lurking? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's the same when they're just kind of going around. I know that I was surprised to see one of the photos and you could see the prince fucking driving himself, like from the hospital. Like he drove himself. He wasn't being driven. I was kind of surprised by that. Well, yeah, and we didn't think about an alien abduction yet. That is completely plausible and will be ran with on a lot of major news shows, honestly.
Whoa. Mandy said Drunk Turkey's covering it as alien source.
Whoa, that makes sense. I hope that's true.
She's been...
Let's take it to another level, baby.
All right, before you move on, or whatever we're doing next, I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if they lurk like they do, like if they are they lurking outside the hospital knowing that she's there. Like I wouldn't want to take my kids to that. That sounds terrible. That would be a reason not to have them there, I believe. I mean, that I'll absolutely 100% agree with. They're living a strange life, no matter what we're talking about here. Even if she's found, if she's around and hanging out, like none of this is normal. Like they're a weird type of celebrity, I think. Yep, she's strung out. She's in rehab. Didn't even think of that one, Christy. There we go. Now we're getting into some plausibles. Christy Ferris, bam. That's it.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Son of a bitch!
Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think that has happened to every human. Like, everyone's out of their minds, going completely crazy. Maybe she's done. I saw somebody it was just another one of these things. I don't know shit about shit, but one of those formal situations the prince went to recently, he wasn't wearing his wedding ring, and everyone was going, "Oh shit." Uh-oh. They're probably out there. See, now that's a reason why I think that they wouldn't take the kids to the hospital. Paparazzi lurking. Who are you with? Good night. Thank you for hanging out. Seriously, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow night. Come through tomorrow night. We're going to be watching Leprechaun. One of the Leprechauns. I'm not sure which yet. But we're going to have some fun tomorrow night. It's going to be a St. Patrick's Day party. Let me get the kick link in here, my friends. What are we up to on there? 216. We're up to 216 on there. That's freaking awesome. Love that. And we have a good time on there. Last week we watched Twin Peaks. Again, we can watch copyrighted content for anybody new hanging out, lurking back there. It will be an actual Leprechaun movie. It will be a full movie. We will be commentating over top of it, kind of making jokes, but it will be one of the films. I'm not exactly sure which.
It's going to be up to you.
It's like I kind of want to go 3, but also I love the hood ones. Like, I feel like the party would be the hood one. You know what I mean? The real part. Like,
yeah.
I mean, 3 is going to be a
Funny.
party. Space One's so fucking corny and good though, dude. Like, it's a party, man. Like,
I watched the Space One not that long ago though.
Space
Maybe like,
did you like it?
Last year or two, maybe. Just because it's so crazy, I watched it again. I mean, yeah, it's insane.
It's a fun one, dude. Like, it's fucking super duper fun. Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, right now, where did it do? Where did it go? Yeah. Right now, only on the Patreon, you can watch last year's St. Patrick's Day party.
Kinda, but I mean, it really shouldn't matter.
Where we mainly watched fucking...
but do you guys remember, like...
It's 1 year ago. Look at Dan, 1 year ago. Look at him. Looks the same. You haven't aged a day, fella.
Pretty close.
We had green beers. Are we getting green beers tomorrow night?
Longer there. Yeah, we can.
We getting green beers?
I think I still have the eye from last year.
Dude, this scene... Part 3 has the best, though. I'll make sure it's working.
I am just so
dude, yeah.
gorgeous.
Wait, we can't play this.
They're gonna want me.
What are you doing?
Just play a little bit. I'm just teasing it. I'm just teasing a little bit. Go check that out on the Patreon, folks. That's the only place you can watch that
twice
episode.
with the same clip.
I know. They're going to get me again. They're like, what are you doing? Now you actually are getting a strike and kicked out of here because you're an idiot. You're right. That was not smart. But yeah, please, tomorrow night, come hang and bang. You're going to love it, guys. I've got some other stuff up here, but I'm not going to go into it. It's already close to 10.
Yeah.
What is this? They're trying to make me subscribe to something. No, thank you, UK News. I'm not subscribing to your Sun bullshit. They want to get me on their side. We're getting a little too close to the truth. My God.
I mean,
look at him.
I'm going to keep up with it as long as people are posting about it. But as soon as that dies down, I'll forget about it just like everybody else.
Where is she, you son of a bitch? What did you do with her? Where's the princess? Yeah, I mean,
I hope I get an update.
So, like, are people thinking that this is, like, not really her?
It doesn't really look like her.
It does look fucking weird.
But
it does seem a little stagey and weird.
I mean, Jesus Christ,
Can they not just give us a clear fuck that they really just go out there and give us a grainy... What the fuck?
Women are pretty well known for,
every photo is 4 fucking K, glamorous, but everyone now is just like edited and fucking... Why is it so grainy?
This is like a paparazzi picture, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Why would that guy not have the best camera? Like, what is happening?
She's got the big glasses on, just not any makeup, probably. I don't know. It could be her. I don't know. That one's too hard to tell, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one's maybe the strangest freaking one, man. Oh my god. Oh man, Amber is completely. She is
Dude, she's
dead.
in deep. I'm seeing all of her comments.
Dead anyway, man.
She's not happy with us right now.
Hold on, I was
or
trying
with me,
to.
probably mostly.
She's getting fed up.
We'll see when. I mean, we just need to need to wait and see. I think the truth will come out eventually, for sure.
What is this? I'm with the bulima situation and stomach rupture theory because I struggled with bulima. Am I saying that correctly? Back in the day, and it makes I don't know what that is.
Bulimia.
Oh, bulimia. Oh, I bet you're not supposed to say that on here, maybe.
Oh.
And we're fucked. And I'm Googling.
Why not? Why would you not be allowed to say that?
I could see that one fucking us up. It'd be the same as one of these other stupid words.
Yeah, probably. I mean, does it even matter though? Like, we say everything.
Yeah, I mean, that would honestly.
We can say what we want.
It doesn't matter, but I think that's what she was saying.
Right.
I guess.
Yeah, I think she potentially had complications. She's saying okay. Well, she had the abdominal surgery. I don't know. I don't even know why. Like, I don't know why she had abdominal surgery, but we know she had abdominal surgery.
Hold on. Look at the tires. There's 5. I think that's a.
Whoa.
No, I think that's a tree.
There's 5 tires.
I don't think that's.
Wow. Damn. That looks a lot like another tire, though. Can you zoom in on that? Can you make that way bigger?
Hold on.
It's just going to make it harder to tell, though, to be honest.
Like it looks like it's like.
And there's also
behind it to
right
me. Like I don't see that.
No, I know. I see.
But I do see it. Like I see what you mean.
Right. I think it could be either, honestly. But it does. It looks strikingly like the other tires, right? How the shine is like in the exact same spot. You know what I mean?
I mean, it does. You're right there. Why do you got to say that? That's because the sun's hitting that side, right?
Yeah,
like whatever's behind there is
shine.
being hit by the same sun on the same angle.
Trees don't have metal in them. They don't shine like that.
This is rubber.
So I'm talking about the rim. The inside of the rim looks the exact same on the what you're calling a tree. You see what I mean?
You're saying that's
that
a rim?
part. Yeah, it looks like metal shining.
I think we're seeing through like a root.
Yeah,
or
absolutely
something.
could be.
Like
no, I think you're right. I can see what they're saying. It, in my opinion, it
what
does
is this,
kind of look like a tire.
Is this AI? Is that what we're getting? Is this AI that's fucking up? Oh no, I'm with her. With Amber. I'm with Amber. I think it's AI.
They put like extra fingers in pictures, extra tires, probably. Could be.
Son of a bitch.
The plate has been blurred, right? That's what that is. That's why that looks weird.
Oh.
I'm trying to find anything else now after she pointed that out. I mean, I think it's very likely a tree, but it looks strikingly similar to the other tires. Is what's kind of throwing me.
I'm just reading the chat and it's cracking me up. Oh God. It'll cracking me up. Yeah, we're gonna keep on it. We're gonna see what the hell happens here.
I gotta say that was an interesting comment because that actually threw me a little bit.
Dan's
the
in.
Tire one.
Dan's all in with the tire.
It looks so close to the other.
You got him.
Very weird.
Amber, you got him.
Again, it's probably just a tree, but I see what you're saying. I can see why you would think that.
Yeah, I could totally see that too. Because as soon as I looked at the photo, I immediately knew what she meant. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know what the theories are. Just that she's, like, dead or, like, I really don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the main one. Is
domestic abuse situation.
Yeah, something is going on and she's dead. Is like,
yeah,
the possibility of,
which they're eventually going to have to explain. So it just seems like really dumb to me for them to like try to cover it up for a while and then, oh no, she is actually dead. Like they're going to have to say it eventually if she's dead, right? And then everybody's just going to know because we were speculating the whole time.
Yeah. All of a sudden they're like, wait, the complications from the surgery, she actually is. Oh my God, she didn't wake up this morning. And then we're going to be like, all right.
Obviously.
And then we're going to be all a little bit like, this is something's going on.
If she was dead and they really wanted to cover it up, they would just have already said that there was complications. They would have already done it. They wouldn't be putting out pictures. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be like trying to pretend she's alive.
Yeah.
What sense does that make?
Yeah, chat's hopped up.
I don't know, man. Give it a couple of months and we'll probably
oh, there we go. He's got a mistress, huh? Got a bitch on the side.
Yeah.
She's pregnant. He done fucked up. And now he had to kill his lady. That's the true crime world we live in, sadly. What the fuck?
Let's give it fucking a month.
Charlotte had the wildest theory I've seen on
at.
Twitter. And I'm not even going to repeat it because I would butcher it, but she had the craziest one.
Who?
Charlotte.
Oh, I did see some of her stuff.
Who lives there?
Like, she was like fucking like detailing a lot of things.
The details were crazy. The details were
just.
She made me believe it. Yeah. I was like, that actually makes a lot of freaking sense.
Yeah, she was actually like timelining shit out.
Cat Girl coming through, $5. Never complain, never explain. Cat Girl, you're fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Again, my guess is we're going to see her within the next 30 days or so, and she's going to be just fine. And again, I don't think anybody's going to be talking about this in 2 weeks, so it won't matter anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one on the clock. I'm gonna keep a little clock on every stream, and then I'm gonna keep a meter with how much people still care about it. And every day it's gonna go down and down. Well, maybe it'll go up just a little bit.
Another thing too, like the people who really truly believe in the conspiracy, even if she's proven, I said this at the top of the show, even if she's proven to be fine and alive, there's still going to be a conspiracy. There's still going to be like, well, she's just afraid to talk about what she went through. So she went through something, but she's afraid to talk about it. You know what I mean? There's always going to be something. And I guarantee that as well.
Megan did it, says Stevie Irwin. Also, 10 months he's been a Buzzed Confused member. Holy crap, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, bro. So I haven't seen that theory. So if people think that Meghan Markle did it, it's possibly done it. Because, you know, there's a huge rift there between the brothers and the wives. Well, the only reason I know that is because it's everywhere. It's like, I've never really dove into any of it, but I do see that stuff. And I did see a little bit of it today when I did a little bit of reading about the recent thing with the father, how he's sick and came all that way, and, you know, didn't even see the brother. That would have been, you know, seemingly pretty simple to do.
I remember hearing something about there being like a rift because, like, I don't know, like it was almost like Harry was just like disconnecting himself from the royal family. Even like him and Meghan were moving away. Like they were leaving. They were like going to America to live. I don't remember what it was. It was something.
And that's what's happened, right? Yeah, they live here now, and they got rid of all the royal duties.
Yeah.
You know, and people love to hate them, or people love to love them. Like it's like a wrestling thing almost with like the fan base of it. You know, it's real life, but they treat it so strange. Mountain Mama, member for 12 months. That's a year, baby. Holy shit, you're stuck with me. Wow, Mountain Mama, that's freaking awesome.
Happy anniversary.
Mountain Mama's been here for so long.
Dude, she is an old G. She was here during the endless conspiracy Idaho 4 streams and shit, like a year ago.
She has stuck with us the whole time.
That's freaking sweet, dude. That's freaking
she's one of the few, I think, that has been here since basically the beginning of our streaming.
Man, yeah, there's so few from, like, you know, when Threads comes through every once in a while. She was an old one, but, you know, she sporadically will pop in and say hey. But Mountain Mama still comes through almost every one.
Mountain Mama, Mosh has been here.
Mosh has been here, yeah. Mosh is a G. Seabolt's always been around, but, you know, those are kind of different.
They're our friends, our personal friends. So, like, our real life, they live in our area friends.
But Mountain Mama was an old G that was just like, I'm sticking with these motherfuckers.
Austin Rains is still around.
Austin will
been
pop
with
through
us for a really long time.
She still comes through. And she's an old G too, man, for sure.
Yeah, Threads is the other one. Like, I don't know very many that's been around since the beginning.
It is crazy. That's a year. That's fucking nuts.
Yep.
Maybe she's coming here, Ned. Maybe. Somebody already suggested she's in Dan's basement, so.
She's not. Come on. Ban that person. Whoever said that, ban
them. One more plug real quick. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come through YouTube first. It's just going to start up like a regular stream. You probably won't get notified because it's YouTube. But think about it. 9 p.m. tomorrow night, I'm going to be plugging on Twitter. A Leprechaun movie's going down. I'm going to keep it a surprise. Tomorrow, 9:30 not to 9:45-ish. We're going to jump into...
Don't tell me tomorrow either. Don't tell me.
You ain't going to tell Dan. We're going to jump into a fucking movie. I'm going to get some brews. Huh? I want to have an old school St. Patrick's Day banger. It's going to be fun. I'm going to get some dye. We're going to have green brews, baby. We're going to redo the green brews.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'm pretty sure I have that dye or that food coloring, so yeah, we can do that. I remember mine didn't look so good, I don't think, last time.
Yeah, something was weird last time. I need to rewatch that stream. It's
I think yours came out good, but mine didn't come out like green enough or something.
I remember that stream being madness.
Something like that.
You have to go get some. Excuse me. Have to go get some dye. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, here's another theory. Shiraz thinks that there's an Irish double.
An Irish double with rhinoplasty? Oh shit!
Yo, Viv.
So there's a I don't know what that means. There's an Irish woman that looks like her that has a nose job. Is that? I don't know. That's what I'm getting out of that. Maybe it was a joke comment. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just not getting it.
Gail knows. She's in the basement. Don't tell anybody. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Let's calm down.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out. We're going to have a good time. St. Patrick's Day Party Part 2 is going to be coming at you. The sequel. We're having the sequel. Boom. All right, Dan. I'll see you tomorrow, dude.
Yep, good night.
Later, guys. Everyone have a great Friday. Boom.
Peace.